Hello everyone, welcome to this brand new Let's Play. My name's Samo Simulations. Welcome to my channel. This is a brand new channel. This is my first ever recording. I've never done any content creation or recordings or anything like that before. So you will have to bear with me. As I get used to doing it. But I really do hope that you all enjoy the content and this series, and hopefully you'll stick with it. So this is the map Buckland Farm, which is by a map maker called MS Modding. It's a really nice map set in the UK. So first of all, just sort of introduce the farm and the equipment we're starting with, and sort of plan for the Let's Play. So behind us here we have the British farmhouse, which is a sleep trigger and wardrobe. We've got a nice Toyota Hilux, and we have a Landbauer trailer, which is pretty much the same as the base game trailer, but with a few extra options. So what we'll do, we'll jump in the Hilux and I'll have a drive around and I can show you everything else. So you will notice in the right hand corner that the fuel level and damage are set to, they're not new. It's not new vehicle. Also dirty. That will be a common theme throughout with all the machines and implements. We basically own a lot of equipment, but it is all set at various stages of wear, dirt, different amounts of hours, fuel levels, etc. So you will notice though we do start with a lot of equipment. So the idea behind that is we can do contracts, kind of like a contracting farm basically. So we've got pretty much a full range of equipment to do pretty much any contract. But every bit of equipment, apart from this Hilux, every single bit of equipment machine is leased on the lease to own mod. So I have no idea how much our leasing fees are going to be overnight, or each month rather, but I imagine it's going to be a lot. So it's going to be a pretty tough start. As I say, not only have we got all the lease fees, but we've got we've got to sort of slowly repair, refuel each machine, tractor, etc. So yeah, we're looking forward to a bit of a challenge. So we've got a fuel tank there, which is a 15,000 litre fuel tank. As you can see, it's empty at the moment. We've got the workshop trigger in there. So this is a nice spacious farmyard. There is a lot of shed space. I'm not actually using, I'm probably only using about half of it. So yeah, there is a lot of it. So this is our chickens, which will hold 30 chickens. I haven't got any animals at the moment, but hopefully in the future we will. We have a medium greenhouse down there, which is just a standard greenhouse, watering strawberry, lettuce and tomatoes out. We then carry on around here. We have some more shed space and some more of our equipment. So we've got a power harrow, plough, weeder, mulcher and seeder there. This is the red shed, apparently. We've got first of our tractors, which is the Ford TW35 with the front 3-point link. That's got 192 horsepower on that. So pretty good for a little tractor. As you can see there, dirt, damage and diesel set to different levels, as I say. And you've got the old girl here, Massey 390T. Just jump in that. That's on 113 hours. So yeah, that's going to need repairing quite often, I think. I've got the narrow tyres on that one, so that can do any weeding work and things like that. I have got crop destruction turned on. I'll just show you in the menu quickly. I've basically got everything on, actually. So we have this one. So I've got seasonal growth on. We're running 2-day months. Obviously that won't kick in until next month, as we're starting in August. I will set the time to probably ×3 and see how we go with that, but possibly sort of notch it up to about ×5 maybe over the 2-day months. I think that'll work pretty well. At the moment I've paused the time just so that we can do a bit of an introduction. I've got snow turned on, as I say, crop destruction, ploughing, field stone, weeds, all on. Dirt, fast. I've also got the mud mod, dirt, particles, and all those sort of mods. Fuel usage I've set to normal. All the AI workers turned off. Then we have set everything to UK, so pounds, miles, Celsius, acres. And then I have got additional settings turned on. So I've got Quart Farms lighting at the moment, which I think looks really nice. I have got a bit of a shader on there as well. And then we have, it's not on that one, is it? Which one is it on? Yeah, so we've got interactive controls, manual attach. And then we have the enhanced animal system. Animals can be removed when the health drops to 0%. So basically they could die, is what that means. We have got the enhanced loan system activated as well. So basically from month to month, the interest rate can change. So we can turn that on or off and then set it ourselves, but I'll leave that on so it's sort of different each month. And maximum loan duration of 20 months if we want to take out a loan. And then simple IC as well. So yeah, that's the settings I'm running. As I say, we've got a medium greenhouse, just the standard. Pretty much got the better contract system. So I've tweaked a few settings there, slightly less delivery and harvest contracts, just so that we sort of keep a A little bit extra, not too much. I haven't activated lazy farmers, but if contracts seem to dry up a bit, we might look into activating that just so that a few more sort of pop up. Got a higher difficulty activated, so 10% penalty if I cancel a contract. This is a bit irrelevant really because of the machinery we've got, but 3 successful jobs for an NPC farmer before we can borrow equipment to do a contract. And all contracts must be complete by the end of the month. And we've also got the field purchase discount activated. So I've set that to 5% for each contract with a maximum of 10 contracts, which basically means 50% off, up to 50% off a farm, a field for a particular farmer. Excuse me. So yeah, that's the better contracts. As you see, we've got a sheep pasture, cow barn, and the chicken pasture on this farm, and then there is another sheep pasture on another part of the map, which by the looks of it, it says we own, but we don't actually own the land. Let's just show you the map. So this is what we own, just this bit here, which is farmland 1. So this is basically the farmland, and then we have 3 crop fields. We've got 2 wheat fields there which are ready to harvest. We've got soybean field there which probably 2 maybe 3 months away yet. 28 is a grass field, and then 26 and 30 that's the sheep pasture, and the cow barn is just here. So I assume the cows will roam around in the field. Sheep definitely will, because the feed trigger and water trigger are there, but they are both coming up as grass fields, so, and ready to harvest as well. Although I will leave them another month before I mow them, because they're only on harvest stage 1, and yeah, so I like to leave it until harvest stage 2 for grass. But the other sheep farm is not sheep farm, it's just a sheep pasture, but it's just here. So it's not highlighted as we own it, but the sheep pasture is on our list of animal barns. So I have to have a look at that possibly when we get into getting some animals on the farm. So just quickly, if we look around here, we've got a few sell points. The shop is here. We have these coloured rings. We look down here. We're the cow farm, and then we've got a pig farm up here. Got a horse farm there. That's the BGA, and animal dealer is just down there. So yeah, obviously all these are auto drive points. I have downloaded the auto drive network by the auto drive guy. So I've never actually used auto drive. I've only just started using Courseplay. Haven't got around to getting to grips with the auto drive stuff. So I'll probably give that a try in this series. Anyway, go back to the map, to the farm, sorry. Jump back in here. So we do have, so we've got the Massey there, 390T. We've got a JCB with weight, and we've got a Fent 1050 there with a weight. The Fent is an edit, so a little few extra bits on there, which you will see as we go on. Come around here. They're the 2 wheat fields we own. We've got 2 silage clamps here. We've got a Liebherr telehandler with bucket forks and bale spike. Round to the left here we have roller and fir and lime spreader. And then we have a Richard Weston RC18 trailer. I think that is 27,000, 27,500 maybe litres. Then we have a slightly smaller La Bouche, I think that's pronounced. So yeah, I mean, if we're doing a smaller contract, it might be better off taking the smaller trailer. Around here we have a big barn with nothing in it. As I say, there is a lot of storage space, and I haven't actually used a lot of it. That's the silage. Sorry, that is the slurry pits for the cow barn, which is just here. So this is, I think, 150 head. You get the feed trigger and everything in there. So I don't know whether they just roam around this sort of yard bit here, or whether they go into the field here. I would imagine they will go into this field. But as you can see, it's grass, and we will mow it. That's the cows. I hate when they put the dialogue box right next to a gate, because you can never shut the gate. Anyway, around here, another shed there, empty shed. We've got a water tank, and then we have this beast. I love this harvester. This is the Ford Class Dominator, which is the Mark Thor edit. You've probably seen it on a few YouTubers series. And then we have the smaller grain header, which is actually at 100% damage. I didn't realise I'd set it to that. So yeah, header trailer. So I think what the very first thing we will do is take that round to the workshop and get it repaired if we have enough money. As you can see, I've got 5,439. So that's not going to go very far. As you can see, all the fields are not in a very good state. That's 69% expected yield. So the last thing we want to be doing is going in there with a broken header trailer, because we will just lose much needed yield off these fields. I am going to sell the crop and probably the straw straight away from these. But going forward, I will sort of try and keep any harvest products until the best selling time to maximise profit. So just here we've got the milk tank for the cow barn. We have silo here, which is 800,000 litres. Around here we have all our grasswork equipment, mowers, tedder, windrower, bale trailer, and baler. Round baler, that one. We've got the bale wrapper there. We've also got a fertiliser tank, liquid fertiliser tank. I tend to use solid fertiliser, so could possibly sell that if it's sellable. I haven't actually checked that. But that and maybe the water tank. If there is a water source on the map, I will use that. Possibly not. Doesn't look like there is. So what I probably will do is put in some plumbing for the water, because eventually we will need it for the greenhouse, for the animals. So yeah, I think we will we'll plumb one in rather than paying for the water. And this is the sheep pasture. So we've got the water point, feed point. Again, it is mowable grass, so I will mow it. Again, I'll leave it until the next month because that'll be the second harvest stage. This will hold 200 sheep, so plenty of animal space. It's worked out quite well actually because I never do horses. There's just too much to do, and on the farm basically. Never get time to ride a horse every day and brush it and all that stuff. So I sort of tend to shy away from them, and the same with pigs because I've done pigs once, maybe twice. Feed is a lot of work, and yeah, I know there's profit in it, but I haven't actually looked into how much profit it would be, so maybe one day. Maybe in this series, who knows. But yeah, so that is the farm, and that is the premise of the Let's Play. So that's going to be a lot of contracting work, but as I say, we do have our own fields to do. We've got precision farming running, so once these are harvested, there'll be a lot of prep work to do, getting the pH and nitrogen levels up, and they do mostly all need ploughing as well, I think. Yeah, 4 out of the 6 fields need ploughing, so we'll be doing that as well. In fact, quite a lot of the map needs ploughing by the looks of it. But yeah. Right, I think what we'll do, we'll go back round to the harvester, get that set up ready to start harvesting these fields. Just park this in here, out the way. Yeah, so I really like this harvester. It's a nice bit of kit. I have to excuse the joltiness of the camera if it comes through like that. As I say, it's another thing I need to get used to. Once I've watched it back, I'll sort of know whether it's okay or if it's bad. I'll sort of adjust that for next time, or I'll try and work on that anyway. The same with the sound. I'm hoping the sound is coming through okay. Machines aren't too loud. You can hear me. Again, once I edit the video, I'll try and tweak that as much as I can, and then going forward we'll try and do that the best we can. I think I'm going to reverse this header trailer into the workshop. There's not a lot of room to turn around. Oh, nearly. There's a couple of cones in there, isn't there? So I think I'll just try and move those out of the way. Is it going well? There we go. They're quite hard to get hold of then. I'm almost certain they will appear back in there next time we load the game up, but these are out of the way for now. Let's just see if we can Oh, can't even get the show. I haven't done this very well, have I? Right, let's try again. Do use an Xbox controller and sort of mixed in with keyboard and mouse. There we go, got there in the end. Right, header. It's not as much as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be in the 1,000, so we'll repair that. I think we'll leave the actual harvester for now until we've got a bit more money in the bank. As I say, the repairing of vehicles is probably going to be a priority. Once we can get a rough idea of how much the lease fees are going to be monthly. Because obviously it's not just monthly lease fees, we have hourly lease fees as well. So yeah, be interested to see how much this is all going to rack up to. Just attach that. And we'll get going on our first harvest. Do a couple of headlands and then crack on with the up and down rows. Just attach the PTO hoses. That should be done. We want to enable straw swath. Definitely want the straw off this. Off we go. Our first harvest. As I say, I've been sort of using course play and getting to grips with that recently. So we'll use that some of the time on this series. I think for this we will just do this field ourselves, seeing as it's our first harvest. So yeah, I'm like I say, I've never done any YouTube content. This is definitely a first for me. Thought I'd give it a go. I've watched a lot of farming simulator content. So yeah, a bit about me. I used to game a lot in my teens, early teens, late teens, and then met my partner. We started a family, and you know how things go, just family life and work and everything else. So I've only recently got back into gaming, and to begin with, I was on the Xbox One console. That was about 6, maybe 7 months ago. Bought an Xbox. My partner said, you know, why don't you get yourself a console so you've, you know, work hard and kids and everything. So yeah, got myself an Xbox One, which came with Farming Simulator 17, I think it was. Oh, I've just realised I haven't actually put the time up, so we will put that up to ×3. There we go. Yeah, so came with Farming Simulator 17, which I had a look at, and I'll be completely honest, I couldn't work out what you do. Had a look at the tutorials and just couldn't work it out, so left it. Went on to Forza Horizon, bit of FIFA, and then I don't know what it was or how it came about, but I think I ended up watching some Farming Simulator videos on YouTube. That's when I realised just how good the game is. It looked absolutely amazing, and just by watching those videos I was hooked. So yeah, I had the Xbox Game Pass by then, which meant I could get FS22. So I installed that, and I've not played another game since. And I've pretty much played FS22 every day since I've learnt how to play it. So much so that after the Xbox One, I upgraded to the Series X, the new gen console. Whole new world, completely different, better graphics, more access to better maps. Yeah, and then I had the bug by then, so my next step was PC. So much to the joy of my partner, I have been spending a lot of money on this game, which is so easy to do, but it is worth it. Get a lot of enjoyment out of it. I am, as I say, I absolutely love the game. And if you're watching this, you probably do too, because you wouldn't be watching a YouTube video about a farming game if you didn't absolutely love it. So yeah, it's just so immersive, so much stuff to do. Yeah, absolutely awesome game. So that's where we are. I am on PC. I find it a lot better. I didn't think I would enjoy it this much more than console. I mainly wanted the PC for mods, really. Mods are what make this game, I think. And the modders, map makers, are absolutely amazing people, which, yeah, goes without saying, really, for what they do for the community, for the game. The game wouldn't be anywhere near as good without them. So yeah. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. I am going to try and do 2 episodes a week if possible, but I do have 5 children and a full-time job, so it isn't always possible, but I will try my best. I mean, as I'm recording this, it is 1:30 in the morning. With it being Friday night, the kids are up later, and yeah, just trying to set up this recording with it being the first one. But it just took a long time, so time is the issue. But like I said, I don't want it to be just a one a week thing. I do want people to enjoy the series, and obviously I want the channel to grow, so I will do what I can. Another thing I do want to add to this series is the new crop textures that Bullet Bill is putting out on his itch.io page. I think they will add another level of immersion to the game. Yeah, I think they will look really good. I'll probably get those added at some point. Yeah. I think you've probably had enough of me talking now, so I will go ahead and put this into a bit of a time lapse, and I shall see you all at the back of at the end of the end of the time lapse. Sorry, words are a bit hard at this time in the morning. But yeah, shall see you shortly. Welcome back, everyone. something strange happened. So I have split this. I finished recording last night after I'd loaded the combine, unloaded the combine. I've just come back in to record the rest. And we're at minus £3,136. I think we were on 4,000 and something before. So I'm not sure whether that's something to do with the leasing fees. I'm just going to have a quick look in the menu here. This one here. Ignore all the massive figures in red. That was when I was setting up the map. So vehicle leasing costs. I can't really tell because, as I say, some of that will be from when I was setting up the Let's Play. So yeah, bit of a strange one that. So we are just going to have to try and get this field harvested and get the grain sold, and hopefully that will bring us back up into above minus figures. We'll just leave that there. We'll jump back into the combine. Just finish off this little bit that's left. And then we'll go and sell that grain and see what money we can end on, I think. So again, I am recording this quite late at night. It's about 12 o'clock at night now again. It's just a bit hard to record earlier on in the evenings at the moment, and when the kids are still awake. And yeah, so I've actually been part of a bit of a live stream as well tonight with another YouTube content creator called Grainman, and also PC Player Malk, part of Grainman's Discord. Yeah, did a 3-hour live stream on the map 4 fields, or almost 3 hours. I think it was about 2 hours 40 minutes, 2 hours 50 minutes, something like that. So a lot of fun. Yeah, it was good. Check out Greyman's channel and also PC Player Mount. So I think we'll finish harvesting this. We'll get the grain sold from this field, and then we will end the episode there, and then we'll tackle the second field tomorrow, or in the next episode. Leasing fees, if that's what it was. I didn't catch it when it pinged up at the top right hand corner there, but if it is leasing fees, then that is a bit worrying, because yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be the combine for the hourly fee, because there's no way it's taken an hour to harvest this field. I just have to hope that it's the leasing fees aren't going to be that huge. Otherwise, could have a little bit of a problem. We've got no income at the moment. We'll see how it goes. I mean, we could keep some of this wheat back possibly get some chickens, to get some eggs producing, just as a bit of income. Could possibly take out a loan. Wouldn't be a bad idea, I don't think. Although it will mean more overnight costs at the end of the month. So yeah, we'll have a think, and we'll see what we can do. So I will just park this combine up here. I mean, we've also got all the straw that we can bale up and sell as well. So won't be a lot, but it will add a little bit into the pot, help things along a bit. So let's have a look and see the best place for selling the wheat. Which one is it? This one. So we've got Buckland Grain, Buckland Inn, and the Garden Centre. Buckland Inn is the best price, so we'll tag that. Can we see it? Oh, yeah. Okay, we're going to need to come out of the farm, take a left, another left, and then I think that's the main road that will go all the way around near the top of the map. It looks like it's just off that road there, so have a drive down there. Eventually I will take off all the interactive zone markers because I don't like having them on. Just left them on for now so that until we get a bit more used to the map. I mean, there's not a lot of bases on the map, sort of sell points or anything like that, so it won't take too long to work it out, I don't think. Go in cab here so that I can just have a quick look. You can't get past there. Okay. Put the foot down, go for it. I'll come out of cab for now so that we can get a look at the map. As you can see, it's a nice British map. If the visuals aren't brilliant, I am having problems with my internet at night time. It's really, really slow. And I think the FPS dropped quite a lot in game around that sort of time. So apologies if there's quite a lot of sort of stuttering and lag, etc. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Looking for the entrance out down there. Not doing very well here, are we? I do use just a generic Xbox controller. Steering is not always the easiest thing to do with those on this game. We'll get from this. It's going to be about 10,000, I think. At least it will take us back up past the negative. Yeah, sorry, 10.5. We'll be getting an environmental score penalty at the moment because obviously the fields aren't up to scratch. Gonna have to reverse out of here, so I think next time we come here we'll try and remember to reverse into the sell point, I think. So this is the slightly edited Fent. As you can tell, the engine sound has been modified. I think it sounds absolutely brilliant. Love it. The other things that have changed, you can see the light bar on the roof there. So you've got brake lights, indicators, and then lots of flashy LEDs. And then there's a little light bar on the front. We've got lights on the steps. Just turn those lights on, you can see those come on. A few more lights on the outside there. And then we have got interactive controls. Oh, there we go. So it's steering wheel, got the door. Can do the lights, cruise control. So start, stop. Lots of nice little screens. One spins around there. I do like this one. Wides up there. Got the radio for that one. And then the back window as well. It's a nice little interactive control, excuse me. Get out of everybody's way. So, how's everyone getting on with the premium edition? Liking all the new crops and machinery? I did start doing a little bit on the new map Zelonka, with the new vegetables. I like that we have the new crops, the new crop types, but the machinery, it can be a bit painful. I've mainly used the only harvester in the expansion with the capacity, but it's still only sort of 5,500 litres. Obviously, we know with any root crops that's nothing really. I know there are a lot of modded harvesters that are coming out now, and people adding the new crop types with the things like the Colossus pack and such. But I just think I don't mind. I mean, I'm happy to go on a big map, big fields, go all unrealistic capacities and stuff like that, but I really do enjoy, this sort of farming, the more realistic style. I'm not sure how I would feel about using the modded harvesters and things like that, but it's an option. So I think a lot of people are not very impressed with the new machinery. I mean, it's nice to have new machines, and they are really good, different, nice to use. As I say, I used the capacity one, and to be honest, I didn't find it too tedious, no more than potatoes or sugar beet, to be honest. But I haven't tried the others. I know there's the one with the boxes. They are, I'm sure they're 2,000 litre boxes, but 4 at a time. It's going to be a lot of pallets to pick up at the end of a harvest. And again, some people might want to use unrealistic things to lift the pallets up, but yeah. So I'm not sure we'll do them on the Let's Play, to be honest, but who knows, we might do. We've got sort of smaller fields, a smaller field here. I mean, the hedges don't have collisions, but yeah, maybe we'll see how the series progresses. So yeah, I think I'll leave it here for this one. As I say, I apologise for any audio or visual sort of glitches. This is my first recording, my first time editing a video as well, so I'm hoping that goes to plan. And hopefully you'll stick around for a few more episodes and hopefully see an improvement. So yeah, thank you for watching, and thank you for watching if you've stuck the whole episode out. It is very much appreciated. And being a new channel, likes, shares, subscriptions, comments, all of that stuff is more than welcome. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.